Hey, what's up guys? It's Ivan, and in this video I want to show you how to set up your product here with Kartra so that you can integrate it with your membership site, your product sales page, your payment integrations as we've done in the previous sections. So for the purpose of this course and this tutorial, I am promoting my Google Ads course. So that's going to be our product. However, in your case, if you want to create a bump offer, a freebie, an upsell, a downsell, anything like that, it will follow the exact same steps. Okay, so I'm just going to guide you through and show you what options are available to do so. So the first thing we need to do now that we have integrated our payment processors, as you've seen in the previous section, we're going to click on products over here. And we're going to go ahead and click on products right there to create a new one. So in this case, this is going to be our main product. It's going to be our Google Ads course. And it will be our main product, not an upsell or downsell. So we're going to click on create. And just like with anything else with Kartra, it's going to guide us through the whole process, left to right, top to bottom, in creating our product. So what is the official name of our product? Well, it's going to be Google Ads Masterclass. And for the description, it's going to say, let's say, 5 hours of Google Ads training. And we can list this product in the marketplace so that other Kartra users will actually be able to see this product and either buy it or sign up as affiliates. So it's going to be a really cool way for you to actually get some free traffic. I'm going to keep it private just because this is going to be a test product, because my product is hosted on my website. But for you, it would be great if you would list it publicly here. You can also change an image. Don't forget that. So let's go ahead and add a nice image of Google Ads or something like that. We're going to click on change. If you don't already have an image of your product, as I believe I have some over here, you can just click on user gallery, royalty free images, and click, let's say, Google Ads, or maybe let's type in masterclass and see what we get. We don't get much. So let's say Google Ads. And let's suppose this image is good. We're going to click add and we're going to click confirm. And let's suppose that's the image of our course, right? So it looks pretty cool. You can crop it to maybe say something like that. Click on next. And there you go. And then we're going to hit save. Oh, and it says first character must be a Latin letter. So I went ahead and changed the description so it doesn't look awkward with that 5 written out, and I'll click save. That looks a little better. And then we can select if you want to connect it with PayPal or with credit card. So if you select PayPal, you just select your PayPal integration, and then we can click credit card and we can select our credit card integration. And now both of them will be able to be used for payments for this product. And we're going to hit save, and then we're going to click save and next. And then here's the really cool part. I really like this because there's just so much customization available here within Kartra. So first of all, you can have a one-time price. You can have a recurring monthly price. You can have installments. You can have recurring installments. Lots of options. Really, really cool. I do have the one price for my product, which is $149. So I'm just going to enter it here. And then price description, it's going to be, let's say, one-time payment. But we could create different price points. So I have had some people asking me, hey, if they could pay me, $50 a month, for example. So you can set that up here. You can add another price point that people can potentially pay. And then you can enable a first initial payment. So if you do have this recurring monthly commission with a 30-day trial, you can come in here and say, okay, so you're going to pay me $1 for 30 days as a trial, and then you're going to pay the $149, for example. You can do that. Also, if you have many different price points, you would select one of them as the default because you want to prioritize one of them as the main one that you like. So let's suppose this is going to be our main one, and then we're going to add another price point, which is going to be installments. We're going to say 3-month installment payment plan. And then this one's going to be, let's say, $59 a month. 3 installments monthly. Okay, and then again, you can activate the initial payment. You can set as a default price, and then you have instant versus delayed cancellation. So if somebody cancels, as you know, like if you have a membership site or if you're part of a software and you have a 30-day free trial, if you cancel that free trial 15 days into that trial, they could cancel it right away so you no longer have access, or they could give you permission to access the remainder of your 30 days. So that's what this is. So if you select it on this, it's instant cancellation. If you say delayed, then your customers will continue having access until the end of the period that they've paid for. So I'm going to keep it to delayed because that's usually the standard. And then these are the two plans, right? And then you see the little heart here, which means that's the default price. And then for price 2, we see that's off. And so that's basically it for this part. There's many options, play around with it depending on your own product. If there's a shipping cost, you would do it here. We have a digital product, there's no shipping cost. If there's a sales tax, you would apply it here or not, up to you. Then you have a refund policy, so 30 days, 60 days, whatever it is you like. We can hit save, and we can hit save and next. So now this is the product page, right? So for both of these price points, the thank you page URL is going to be our Kartra site that we've created. It's going to be our thank you purchase page right here, right? So for both of these price points, it's going to be the same page. So we're just going to select them both. Thank you purchase. So when somebody finishes the purchase, they will be redirected to this page. But pay attention to the note here. It says if you want an upsell or a one-time offer, you would set your page here. So if you're promoting an upsell product, like another continuation to the course, you would add that URL here. But in this case, after somebody makes the purchase, they will be taken to this page. We're going to hit save, and we need to enter the product page here. So our product page is going to be our website, our sales page that we've created, right? Which is going to be our main sales page. So that's why I like to create these pages first before creating the product, so we have it all nice and handy here. So we're going to hit save and next. And if you're unsure how to create those pages, you want to learn how to make the thank you page, sales page, all that, I do cover that in my previous videos, in my previous sections. So make sure to check those out first, because in this course we are going step by step, right, from left to right. So your checkout and field. So this is going to be your checkout page. So what do you want it to look like? So this is the Kartra page, default page, which I believe looks really freaking good. Like many of these Kartra default things just look so good, so professional. You can have an overlay pop-up, okay? Or you can embed it. So they're going to give you a link, and then you'll be able to embed it into your own website. So I actually like this hosted checkout page, and you can select the template. So you can go through. You can't unfortunately change the colors, but you can scroll through all the different themes they have. So I think this one looks pretty cool because it matches the colors of my logo. But they have all these different options. Let's see. Yeah, so that one's a little big. So I like the initial ones. I like this one. It's very, very simple, very straight to the point. I think it's better this way so people aren't overwhelmed, right? But you could also do the same customization with an overlay. So we're going to hit save. I think we're happy with that. You can have a page branding logo. So when somebody checks out, they'll see the logo, right? So we do want to add that. So I'm going to add my darker color logo. Click confirm. Display. So you could have on the checkout page, you could have a help desk icon. So if people have help, I think this is pretty cool to have. So people feel like there's somebody, they don't feel like they're alone, right? They feel like you are legitimate and you do offer support. So in this case, I do have a support desk enabled. So we would just select it, but we will go over how to create your own help desk support, and it's integrated with email integration, everything like that. So don't worry about that. But for the time being, let's imagine we don't have support, which we don't. So we'll click no need for now. Product quantity, so if you want to let users buy more than one unit, or in our case it's a course, right? So there's no point to kind of making the people buy over and over again. And by the way, if you ever want an idea for what something will look like, you can just click on it and Kartra just shows you. So over here you can say, the minimum quantity and the maximum quantity for what you would allow. So it'll just look like this. So it looks pretty cool. So we're going to hit save. Express checkout, you can go with the full checkout experience, so it has every single part, the billing details, the pay now, the product information, or a one-click confirmation. So this is more so if people already bought and their details are stored, then they'll just see the option that says pay now, they click, and all their billing details will be activated. So their payment card, information, they don't have to re-enter that. So this is much easier. But we're just going to go with a full checkout experience here for now, just so people feel a little more safe, so that they need to re-enter and to re-verify all their information. Cart abandonment tagging. So this is really cool as well. So we definitely want to add that. So for people that land on the checkout page, but they end up not buying, we do want to set it up. So multi-price, so for both of these prices, under affiliate marketing category. So we have these two tags, by the way. Let me show you what we've done so far. We have the course members and the leads, right? We want to create another tag, which is going to be cart abandoners, right? And then for the description, we're just going to copy that here. For the category, affiliate marketing, no expiration date, we'll click create. So now we'll be able to target in our email integrations, in our email sequences, people that abandoned the cart. We can send them specific emails, which is really, really cool. I love that. Terms and conditions. So if you have some terms you want to add, like let's say, I agree to the terms. And then the terms will be highlighted. People will be able to highlight it. It's going to say something like, there is a 14-day money-back guarantee policy, assuming you don't watch over 20% of the course, which I believe I'd have to recheck exactly what it is, but this is roughly what my refund policy is. So that's what I'm going to have here. Bump offers if you have another offer. Okay, so you will need to create another product, and then you will be able to add this product here. So you'll be able to select it, and then this is going to be your bump offer. And a bump offer looks like this. Let me see if I can show you here. It's going to look like that, right, underneath the checkout. So just before people say buy, they will have the option to enable the order. So you're going to set it here. We don't have a product or another product, but once you create another product, you will be able to select it here, okay? So we're going to say don't activate for that, but it's a really cool feature to squeeze as much money as possible from your customers, you know, roughly speaking. But of course, they'll find value in your products, hopefully. Okay, and then you have the post-sale stuff now. So your customer list, if we want to select or subscribe them to a certain list, so people who purchased, so maybe we want to add them to the group of people who purchased, right? So I'm going to create a new list because those ones I'm going to update. So we'll say people who, or how would I say this? Customers, you know, we'll say customers. Let's say course customers. And then for the public description, what people see, we'll say people who bought the Google Ads course. We want to specify because if we end up creating many different courses, as I have 7 courses, we want to be able to specify, right? So maybe we want to add them to 2 lists. We want to add them to the course customers list, and then we also want to add them to the specifically Google Ads list, right? So for both, actually, we want to add them. So we're going to come in here, we're going to say create new list, and we're also going to say Google Ads customers. And then we'll say people who bought the Google Ads course. Okay, so that one's going to be this. And then for the other one, it's just anybody that bought any course, okay? So we want to select the Google Ads customers and course customers in general for both price points, course customers and Google Ads. Okay, so we're going to hit save here and then tag our customers. So again, we did assign a tag. Sorry, so this is the tag for people that will actually buy. Okay, so for this one, we do want to select for both price points, we want to select the course members, people who bought, and then for price point 2, we want to do the same thing. Course members, okay? And so now we've also tagged them. So we've added them to a list and we've tagged them here. So we're gonna hit save. And then here is where how people would access their content, okay? So you have here an integrated membership. So if you have a membership somewhere else, you would go into integrations and you would make sure to integrate it, and then you would select that integration here. If you click on downloadable file, then you would select the file and people would get access to that file as soon as they purchase your product. As soon as they go through the checkout page and buy and everything goes through successfully. If there's no digital page, no digital product, then you would select this option and then you would follow through with the details for sending off your physical product. In our case, we do have a membership site that we've created, right? So for both of these price points, we're going to send people to our Google Ads, let's say the Platinum, right? So we'll give them access to everything. So this is our membership site that we've created, right? So once somebody buys, they'll be taken to the thank you page, but then they will also get emailed their login link and all the details for how to log into the membership site. They'll get those emails that you saw already. You can update via the email notification section, right? Then you're going to hit on save. And you can also, again, set any automation rules. We're going to leave that off because I will get into communications later on, but for now, we don't want to do any of that. We're going to hit save and next. And then here you can choose affiliates. So affiliates will be able to see your product and promote it, and you'll be able to pay them for sales. So this is amazing. There's no reason for you not to have it, really, unless you have like some private product that you don't want to be exposed, you don't want to be super public. You would activate it, and then you would say how much you want to pay your affiliates. So you can pay, for example, for this, right, for the initial, you would pay your affiliates 20%. And for affiliates of affiliates, so people that your affiliates recruit to promote your product, those ones you would pay, for example, 5%. Then there's also a new commission tier. So let's say your better affiliates, you would give them 30%. These are your high-end affiliates. And manage affiliates, we don't have any yet, so there's no point clicking on that. But for price 2 here, because you have the recurring charges, you will be able to set your different metrics here. So here as well, initial charge 20%, 5%. But then for any initial charge, let's say you want to give them only 10%. Something like that, okay? Following, let's say, 2 charges. Something like that, okay? So that's the idea. That's how you would do here. And then affiliates opt-in means if you want to pay affiliates for signing up. So we offer a free affiliate marketing guide. Do you want to pay your affiliates to sign up to that form? So you'll be able to select the form which we created, the affiliate marketing ebook form, and you can pay them, let's say, $2 for every lead. So that's pretty cool. So we can do that here. We can save. And then you have all these options, your affiliate list. You can tag your affiliates. You have payment milestones, which is when you want to pay your affiliates. The landing page for your affiliate traffic, which is your main product page. And then the look and feel of your default affiliate sign-up page, which looks pretty basic again, or you can create your own page if you like, up to you. But actually we're gonna, I think, let's hit save. So we're going to stick with this for now, and we're going to hit save and next. But for affiliates, make sure you do have the option that says that your product is public, right? At the beginning of this, like under basic info or something, or pages, make sure you have the product as public, because otherwise affiliates won't be able to find it. And so now what you could also do is you could paste this code in the body section of your landing page, and that way you'll be able to track the visitors and calculate conversion rates for this product. So what you do want to do is you want to copy this, and you want to go to your product main landing page, which is this one, Google Ads main course page. So we're going to go into pages. We're going to look for this page, which is this one. We're going to click on edit, and we want to add this code there so that we'll be able to track how many people land on the sales page, right? How many visitors we get, and then how many sales we get from here as well. So we're going to go into settings. We're going to go into tracking code, and I believe they wanted to actually do it in the body section. And we're going to scroll down, click on apply, and close out of that. Click here, click save progress. And then we're going to publish it live. We're going to close, and then we're going to go back to our dashboard. And so that looks good. So now we've added everything here. So one thing we do want to do is we do want to click on our page here, edit, and we do want to actually set up our product now that we have the product. So on our product checkout button, which is going to be here. So this button will take us down here. And then this one, we want to edit it. And by the way, we want to change the color of that icon to match the other one. So give it a second to load. And the icon, let me just change it to the same color. I want to make it so it's consistent. Click on apply. And we're gonna hit save, and now at least it's the same color. Sorry, that was bugging me. And so now we can click on link, and we can say pop a product checkout. And now we're going to select our product, which is the Google Ads course, and it's going to select, we're going to choose the exact product, choose the price. So which prices do you want to show up when somebody clicks that? And then we can use the default Kartra checkout form or the overlay pop-up checkout form. So all of them look pretty good. Let me quickly show you what it's going to look like. So this is the default form, and then these are going to be the pop-up. The pop-ups, right? So it's going to look like this. So the traditional one basically goes from you selecting your payment plan, clicking on continue, entering all your details, and then entering your payment details. And then if you select the two-step checkout, it just does it in reverse. So you first enter your billing, then you select what you want in the cart, and then you enter the payment. So I actually like the traditional checkout. I think it looks good. So we're going to click on apply, and then we're going to hit here save progress. And we're going to publish it live. Let's close out of this so we can open this page again. So we're going to get the page link. So let's test it out and see what it looks like. So people are going to scroll through it. They'll say, oh, nice, let me purchase. And then they should be scrolled to this page. Then they click on add to cart. And then once they fill in all these details, they will be taken to that thank you page that we've set when we've created our product, right? And the thank you page we said was, so let's go, let me show you. So after they fill these details in, they'll be taken to the thank you purchase page. Click on that page. It's going to look like this, okay? And that's basically it for this part, okay? So we've integrated everything. So let's summarize what we have so far. So we have the landing page with a form. So if somebody signs up to that form, they're going to be taken to the thank you page. And on that thank you page, they can download their resource. And then what we're going to do is via emails, we're going to send them to the sales page as well. And what we could also do is go to the thank you page and add a link to our sales page as well. And then from the sales page, if they like the product, they can buy it and they'll be taken to the thank you page. Okay, so we've created kind of this whole funnel. Everything's working smoothly. Everything's integrated together very well. Now what I want to do is make the pages look nice. Okay, so now that we've done this, it's time to make everything look nicer, because this page that we have, this URL link, does not look good, does not look pleasant. So what we're going to do is now I'm going to show you how to set up your own custom domain, okay, so that your page looks very nice, looks the way you want it to look. And then what we're going to do is we're going to set up our email integration to verify and authenticate our emails. And then we're going to set up the email communications. All right. So that is the plan. If you don't have Kartra yet, check it out at go.ivanmana.com/Kartra. I offer you a free 30-day free trial and a 20% off on your first payment. So it's an exclusive offer you cannot get just by going to Kartra.com or searching the web. And that is it for this video. I will see you in the next one.